Hey everyone, what is up? I just got back from the dentist, so that's why I'm talking all weird. I'm just gonna do a voiceover because my mouth is still kind of numb. So if you hear me swallow, that is what's shaking. But this is what I was telling you guys about the other day. I wanted these napkins so bad, but they were $5 a pack. I was like, oh my god. But does this not remind you of the freaking vegetable graveyard? So yeah, it says, bought a head of lettuce. Should I throw it away now or wait 2 weeks like I usually do? So that is hilarious. That reminded me of her. So let's get right into some community tab and then we will jump directly into thy live stream. Okay, this is first. Excuse me. This person, a mother of two, where her kid, sorry, I'm having trouble talking. This person is a mother of two where are her kids, why she bullies and fat shames others and spews hate every day about me and other fat women, and fat is herself clearly uneducated. Worry about your kids and the example you're setting for them, not my burger, you know what. And she's got Yabba right here. Unfortunately, I missed the meeting because I was at the dentist. So I really think it's stupid to bring other people's kids in. Clearly, people can be on the internet and still take incredible care of their children. So that really gets on my nerves when she goes to talking about somebody's, taking care of their kids and the way they raise their children. So let's move right along to the next one. Sorry, guys. So this is DC Media right here, and it says, just a heads up. So first off, I want to say that I think these dolls are absolutely cute. I think that they don't depict her in like a gross way. They're highly, they're somebody's highly talented. I wish I could make a doll like that, but I don't see why she's so offended of these dolls. I think they're super cute, and I would be honestly flattered if somebody made a doll of me. So let's get right into this. And it says 16 hours ago. So some losers are dedicated enough that they make a doll of me and Amber Lynn to make fun of us, but they don't bully us, right? This moron pictured below is a 50-something media failure who resembles the love child of Jim Jones and Roy Orbison, but has to bully the same, I'm having trouble, the same two obese over and over again for content. Sad. What is wrong with this doll, legitimately? There is nothing wrong with it. Like, I would be flattered. I think it's quite talented that somebody makes these dolls. Where do we even begin? A media failure? How do you know she's a failure? And it seems to me your jobs didn't last too long, some of them, and you weren't too liked in the workplace. So I think, to work for the media is, say it what you will, but for me, I think that is quite a job accomplishment. So, we've got failure, and then here we go again. You're talking about somebody making fun of somebody, but yet you've got the love child of Jim Jones and Roy Orbison. So she's definitely feeling some sort of way, and, it's so. Let's move right along. Hopefully this will, excuse me. Hopefully this will, I had it paused for us. Shug. So this is still going on live, so we're just gonna kind of, I don't like to give any of them any.
So, a creamy Dijon chicken.
So where we left off here is she had a thing of pickles, some chips and dip, of course, and do you know when you were a kid, the lunch meat with like the holes with the cheese? Macaroni loaf. What? I've said it again and I'll say it again the other day. I do not like parts and pieces. Once in a blue moon, you shook. Once in a blue moon, I'll eat a beef bologna sandwich. So this is live cooking. It's going on right now. Let's get into it.
My whole house is nice and clean. It feels so good. More time to eat chips. I'm just gonna... Right now what I'm trying to do is...
Eat chips.
There was a period where, not long ago, a lot of people noticed I had dropped a bit of weight. So right now, until I start my injection, I'm gonna just like eat things I like and that I want to eat.
That makes sense.
See if that helps with binge eating.
She's got the dip here, but she's got lightly salted chips.
Because when I do that, I do crave healthy food as well. But I don't want to eat just healthy food because then I feel... You know what I mean? That's when I feel like... I panic. I can't explain it.
She got 3 big old hunks of lunch meat
so
on
my
there.
choices are not going to be healthy right away. The healthiest. But...
Got family-sized chips. Look.
It'll get there, you know?
And I'll be alright by tomorrow, guys. Like, my mouth is just... You know how you, like... You know when your mouth is, like, numb and you still feel like you're, like... trying to, like, catch your spit, but your mouth is, like, kind of dry and pasty. That's kind of where I'm at. It's starting to wear off.
Yeah.
So I'll be fine tomorrow.
I'm scared to take that pill, that needle.
And I want to say thank you guys, each and every one of you, for the information. I just got home, literally, and I haven't, you know, got a chance to, you know, heart all the comments and all that. But I want to thank everybody for the information. I really appreciate that when you guys help with things that I don't know about. It gives me a little bit more insight. And thank you, too, about the diabetes, the A1C where it was a 6. A lot of you guys called bluff on that. A lot of you guys. And I think it's great you guys are having conversation with each other. That really helps our little channel out. So let's move right along here.
That may be lurking in cold cuts. Oh, Karate Joe. Encyclopedia Joe. J-Rod.
Somebody, hold on. Somebody, ooh, did you hear my stomach growl? I literally haven't eaten all day. Somebody asked about the drama with the trolls, and she said, or excuse me, Joe said, this is a no troll chat. This is a cooking chat. I'm like, this is an eating chat.
I'm on my way.
Hi, Amber
that's
Lynn.
great,
Look, I
Sinhart.
just seen.
Mousy. I'm not scared of the needle. I'm scared of the side effects. Oh, I heard it gives people gas. That'll be funny.
I was talking to Rose earlier. Check out Rose Thorne, guys, if you haven't. Me and Rose have a lot in common, and just similar things in our past and things like that. And me and Rose said the same. It's either cat do, human do, farts. There's always something that has to do with feces or farts, legitimately.
Poor Pete.
When she eats chips, it drives me insane. Anything crunchy.
Ooh. Just call those Zempic, Paulette. Excuse me.
Yuck. She doesn't even try to close her mouth.
I look serious. I'm serious business right now, munching away. Alright.
Alright, okay, I think it's after the chips and dip when she talks about what's shaking. Ooh, she just opened this bag. Don't even have to move. Look at that. All that food. Did you... Hold on. Are you guys seen? Oh, I don't want to go back because all that food, you guys. Did you see how empty the fridge looked? Did she eat all that or she pitched it? That's obscure to me.
I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel... Now that I'm not angry, I feel bad because when I was really angry, I just said some things earlier today to people who were having a live stream about me.
It's time.
And I realized, number one, it's so hard to control myself when I'm super angry. Like, number two,
she's a type of person, and I'm not saying this to be funny, and I think it's very scary and dangerous. She's the type of person, excuse me, I keep having to swallow every time I talk. She's the type of person that I think could really get herself into some stuff because she, excuse me, is so, sorry. She's the type of person, I'm trying to word what I want to say here. She's the type of person that she could really get herself into some shiznai, if you know what I mean. Just irrationally thinking in life and doing crazy things that could backfire because she thinks in the moment, she thinks in that second, she doesn't think of the long-term things, like, you know what I mean? Are you gathering what I'm saying here? She could really hurt somebody or something, I feel like. And these are just my opinions. Look, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. She's like, what'd you say about me? These are only my opinions. I just want to voice that.
it doesn't make you feel better. Like, it doesn't make me feel better defending myself in such a way.
Oh, I think it does in the moment.
What I mean?
Because I can't tell.
Hi, Marissa. It doesn't make me feel better calling someone else names. It doesn't.
I just don't understand. Hold on, let me grab a drink here once again. These are really good too. The Trader Joe's, like Gatorade Vita Waters that we tried the other day. I don't understand talking about somebody's children. You're opening up a whole new can of worms. Somebody can take completely great care of their kids and still have a life outside of motherhood. Oh God, I about took a drink and spilled it. You know, when you go to take a drink and your mouth is still numb and you're trying to maneuver it. Okay, let's move along here.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about those people, Scarlet Hedge. Those people still get on my nerves. People who want to save me from myself. You can't say... How are they going to do that? It can't happen. Okay, like... I just have to,
Oh, you're squinting. You're squinting. What happened to your teacher you were talking about?
Full-on trauma. I don't know.
Oh.
Are you beezing?
Good night.
Because if you're...
So you got... She was breaking this down. Since you got Ravi's, Creamy tomato, bread, chips.
Reason. I have no idea. Timeout is for kids. Timeout's for beezers.
Oh, God.
And it doesn't even have anything to do with, like, excuse me feeling bad. It has nothing to do with them. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. It's always about my reaction and how I feel after. Like, I feel, oh.
Picking her nose a
Yeah,
lot
I
lately.
usually sometimes burp or fart in my live stream.
Pretty much every time, buddy.
It's always just like, well, you don't have to be here. Accountability. See ya. That's what I don't get. If you don't like me, why are you obsessing about me? It's not healthy. But yeah, I always hate myself after for allowing what these people say trigger me, and it trigger anger in me. It's just like,
So get control yourself.
you know what I mean? So that's how I feel after I calm down, but it doesn't last. All right. I've never had herbs de Provence. I don't know what they smell like. Herbs de Provence. Let me see.
It's so funny to me that she tries to come up with this fancy, you know, these fancy herbs de Provence. I never had that. Like, did somebody just say I hate Paige? Are we talking about Paige again? Ugh. Anyways, she tries to come up with these fancy dishes, but eats like a daggone freaking, I'm gonna be nice because my mouth hurts, but you know what I mean. She eats like a freaking baby eating off a freaking, what is the tray? A high chair. You know, you put the babies like stuff down like when they're young toddlers and let them eat themselves. Honey, you're not classy. You're not fancy. There you go. That just shows your fanciness.
They don't feel bad. But it's not about them. It's about me. Right? It smells good.
It's not
It smells
about
almost
them.
like
It's
it has
about
thyme,
me.
rosemary, basil, savory, and fennel. Ooh, that smells really good.
Take a bite. Try it. Eat a teaspoon of it. Get out your nose.
It does take a while to figure. It's definitely.
Every time she does this freaking, I was gonna flip the camera around, but I can't. Every time she does this, she's like low-key picking her nose. Like, stop.
It's so hard to
Excuse
control
yourself and
anger,
blow
I
your
find, like,
nose.
just, you know. And I think people know that. That's why they send me screenshots, or they tell me somebody made a doll about me in Amberlin, or whatever, you know, because they know, like,
What
I
is
can be
wrong?
easily triggered.
What is wrong with the doll? It wasn't depicting you in a gross way. If I would have made the doll personally, I would have, like, had little chips or something hanging out of its mouth and made little food stains on its clothes. But what is wrong with the dolls? They're very nice. I would love, somebody's more than welcome to make a doll of me. What is wrong with the dolls? To me, it's the people who have the dolls that you're mad about. It's the people. And first off, Yabba had them dolls way before DC, so the dolls are old news, Pumpkin Pie. I'm sure you've seen them a long time ago.
So I hope someday I get to a spot where I'm not. This doesn't work.
We'll put it in a baggie. But you probably don't have any baggies.
Many spices that I need spice jars.
Oh, here we go.
To a place where people don't have that power over me
Order
anymore.
some spice jars.
You know?
You're squinting. You're squinting.
Exactly. Psychoanalytical. Do I ever cry? No.
She just throws tantrums.
I hate crying. I mean, I'll cry if, like, sometimes I get so angry that I just sob. But it's been so long since that happened.
She's got a doll of Yabba in DC. She punches on her bed. She's got a Charlie Gold doll. She's got a Miss Huzzy doll. She's got a Yabba and DC doll. Those seem to be her characters she just despises. Excuse me. Me, on the other hand, I think she likes to see what I buy and what I get, so it gives her ideas. So I don't think that's why I'm threatened, you know. I don't think that's why she's threatened by me. She likes to see what I accumulate and give her ideas.
I need to get some Spice Jars Navy Wife.
Oh, here we go. Order them up, bub. My stomach is grumbling, literally.
Yeah. Now I'm not hungry and I don't want to cook.
So save it for tomorrow.
I hate crying.
Get out. I hate when you're in your nose all the time.
Yes, Danielle. Thank you. Yeah, that's where it started for me. It pisses me off how Amber's treated. It does.
Wait a damn minute. I know we've said this before, but why don't you go back to your old video and see how you talked about Amber and the scooter and told her the reason that, Amber, it's not your weight, it's the attitude, it's your trolling. You said that clearly, very loud and clear in that one video. So go back to your old videos and listen to what you said, because you pretty much nailed it on the head there. That's how we feel. And no, I'm not drunk. If you're just tuning in, I got back from the dentist.
It does. I find it actually triggering, like, really mentally triggering.
You know what? You trigger me giving people in your chat advice when you have nothing to know, or excuse me, when you don't know anything about medical stuff, and you say things and you have these people believing that you know your medical stuff when I don't even know if it's stuff you read off the internet, if it's books you only read a page or two, if it's things that you make up. But you need to stop giving medical advice. That triggers me. And talking about people's kids. That triggers me.
Things like, somebody did a video of her and it was like all of Amber Lynn's body shots in a video and had almost like 100,000 views.
So?
Like, are you
did you catch that? It almost had over 100,000 views. It's not the video that pissed her off, probably. It's that it's got 100,000 views. That's what she wants. You may think, you know, not you guys, she may have her people fooled and say, I don't care if I only have 10,000 subs. She wants them Amber Lynn subs. She wants that coin. She wants fame. She strives for that.
You're going to tell me that's not fat shaming? Taking body shots? Like, what?
It shows how somebody evolved throughout the years. I haven't seen exactly what video she's talking about. I'm not sure what channel it is. But the person might have just made a video showing how she's evolved throughout the years. And I'm sure there's probably one for you out there.
What kind of fucking sad existence do you have? Getting pleasure out of seeing a full body shot of Amber Lynn just because she's overweight.
What kind of fucking sad existence do you have, excuse my language, of thinking that you have people telling them medical advice? What kind of fucking sad existence do you have shaming people in the ER, in the mental ward, when you're right there with them, telling other people's stories as they're going through a crisis, saying, oh, she was smoking a cigarette like a pencil. Oh, he was violently throwing up. I think he had alcohol poisoning. What do you get? What do you get? I'm done with these games. I'm done playing games and sugarcoating things. You're not perfect. Stop it. Just like that guy yesterday. Oh, he squints, he had glasses on. You're squinting right now. Right now, you're squinting. Sorry, guys, that was a close-up. We're going to do a couple minutes of this. Where we're rolling now, I haven't seen it. So, do a couple more minutes, and then I need to, come up on something to eat that I'm going to be able to eat. But I'll be alright tomorrow.
To make fun of her. Like, I'm sure the comments are just delightful and positive.
Well, you know what? Your
you think that's
comments
help
are
somebody
not
with an eating
delightful and
disorder
positive.
or problems? You think that's going to help? I don't know how that can be monetized. I don't think enough people reported it or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you right now, too, is another thing. You better quit with the reporting stuff. Telling people to go report Yaba. Telling people to go report people's channels. You are not the freaking YouTube queen. You are not invincible. And I'm not saying I don't get down like that. I've never reported anyone. Even somebody made a video about me calling me an old, white lady. And it sounded kind of, racist to me. But I didn't even report that. Because I'm not a crybaby. I'm a grown-ass woman. And I don't get down like that. Grow up.
Disgusting. And I really hope YouTube changes their policies on that someday.
I hope YouTube changes the policies on you going off.
She's obese. And Faye, does that mean she deserves to be belittled? She's still a fucking human being, asshole.
You done pissed Faye off. Guess what? If it's the Faye that you're talking about, Faye comes over here and she's very polite. So Faye was probably saying... Faye's not one of those people that I've ever seen that says mean things. So you just called her an asshole. Asshole. I'm sick of her treating people any old way. Yes, there are some people that go overboard 100%. And another thing I want to tell you guys while we're right here, I don't ever hold comments back. If you call somebody barnyard animals, say they should go, jump off a what or something, YouTube holds that, guys. I don't hold any of that back, but just be respectable. I'm not saying anybody did that right now, but in the past, I've seen... I don't hold any comments back. I let you guys voice your mind, but just be careful when you say certain things because they will hold the comment back. And, I don't want our channel to get in trouble. So, just keep it respectable. I'm not singling anybody out. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. But I'm sick of this shit with her. She thinks she can call people this, that, and the other and shame. And you know what? Yeah, I've made some Jen videos and not been super nice to Jen. But you, my sweet pea, or my sour egg here, you have no room to talk about Jen. You're sitting on this dirty-ass kitchen chair that smells like cat piss and sulfur and eggs. You have zero room to talk about Jen wheeling around. You don't barely walk around either. The gloves are off tonight, y'all. My mouth hurts.
Herbs de Provence is
Herbs de Provence.
thyme, rosemary, basil, savory, and fennel.
She's so quick to, switch mode.
Exactly, Green Eyes. People don't deserve to be bullied just because they are overweight.
Well, they're not bullying you because you're overweight. Some do, but I don't. I don't bully you. I call you out for your piss-poor attitude and your rudeness and you telling other people's medical stories. That's why I call you out personally. That's some of my biggest qualms with you, is you give medical advice and you tell other people's stories. I could give zero shits about your weight. Your weight only hurts you. Doesn't hurt any of us. Eat all you want. I could give two shits less.
I defend her because I see her... I relate to her in a lot of ways.
You defend
so
her... hold on. You defend her now because of that. The all-American dollar. And you for it's the Canadian coin. But You said it in your own video a while back when you lived with BB, why people gave her shit. You actually said why, too. Now she's your buddy, because she done gave you a couple super chats. You done pissed Jen off, and you got no allies here on the YouTube game.
And I see people paint a picture of her as someone she's not, and I see that she's one person getting beat up over and over and over, like bullied to like, she's probably the most bullied person on the internet right now on YouTube.
She's raking in the coin for being a troll, for making one video, saying like you, I want to do one thing. You guys play this game, but I do believe Amber is way more smarter at it than you. And you can tell by her pocketbook, I'm sure. She knows what she's doing, and she said that, Foodie. If you go watch, she said, yeah, I troll sometimes. When you troll, things come along with it.
Seriously. And I'm a close second. And it's just like, it's ridiculous, all because we don't follow through on diets.
I beg to differ. Some people might mess with you because of that, but your piss poor attitude again, and your hypocrisy of shaming others and giving medical advice, telling people's medical stories, telling people's ER psych ward stories. You're not an angel, pumpkin pie. You're far from it. Do you ever wonder, Foodie, why so many people make videos about you? There's tons the other day. I'm a bigger girl. I'm not a skinny mini. I was watching plus-size try-ons, not a nasty comment. Maybe they deleted them, I don't know. But do you ever wonder why you get so much? I just said this, what was it, yesterday or the day before. There are gaming channels making videos about you. It is the way you conduct yourself on here.
You know, or people, that's not good enough for people, so they trigger you into saying something mean back, and then they use that against you, or twist things, or make things up about you so they can justify their fat shaming or their hate for you, and make it look like, well, she's a bad person, so she deserves it. Chow chow. Thank you, chow chow, for the super chat. Like, I may be fat, but I'm not stupid. Fat phobia. Exactly. It's very rampant.
Your attitude is rampant lately.
I'll defend her. It's not okay to bully someone. Exactly. Like, why? I see somebody being bullied. I'm surprised that so many people just go through with this. Like, the friggin' mob mentality is so bad. You know? That's okay. These people have to live with themselves, you know? Hi, Dimples! They have to live with themselves, and in the future...
So do you.
You know, let them laugh now, but in the future, it's just gonna be...
Are you threatening people again?
It's just gonna be... We'll see. I mean... Snatch batch. I love you both, ladies. Thank you so much. I haven't, like, actually just, like, messaged, other than, like, reporting that one guy got his channel taken down.
Say his name. Say it.
For harassment and bullying.
We all know who you're talking
had, like,
about.
a chat with
See,
YouTube
that's another
manager.
thing. I'm not scared to call somebody out. You guys have seen every person I've called out, whether good or bad. Yeah, it kind of pissed some people off along the way, but if I see hypocrisy even in the community, I will call that shit out. Say his name. Say it. Everybody knows you're talking about. Quit being scary. You want to call people keyboard warriors? You are a keyboard warrior. There is nothing, again, that I would not say to somebody's face. If I can't say it to your face, I don't type it. That's my motto.
With a YouTube manager and just been like, listen, there's so many channels, there's so much bullying going on over this one person, you know, like, I'm sure they would look into it if it got enough attention, but I haven't been.
See, that's not what you're understanding here. See, you want them to look into other channels, but you don't want them to look under these Rage in the Cage live streams, as we call it over here. The deleted live streams. You don't want them to look into that, do you? That's why you delete that stuff.
Reporting anybody. I just don't. I don't have the mental energy, you know. We're abused and harassed 24/7, but when we react, we are the bitches. Exactly. Or racist. Or fucking whatever they want to try and spin to make us look bad. Yeah, I have a shitty attitude. You too. Everybody who always says that is not a content creator or is not me. You know, you don't know what it's like.
You know what? I have a couple people, and I let them stay around. I let them say whatever they want. They call me a buck-toothed beaver. They have said, oh, well, your skin's ugly. You're a buck-toothed beaver. Your teeth are ugly. Yes, I know my teeth are ugly. They are ugly. But you know what? I don't care. They can have their opinion. It doesn't make or break me at the end of the day. I don't go reporting people. I don't care. You are a 36-year-old woman. Get that through your head. You act like a 12-year-old in school that somebody won't share their candy or their toy. Well,
you don't know what it's like.
They brought in candy and they didn't give me none. So I'm going to tell the teacher.
Weight doesn't define your health.
She was that kid in school.
Michael B. Petty left YouTube and still spends all day on Twitter talking about Amber and Chantal. I know, these people have a big, huge fucking hate hard-on for us. I don't understand that. It's just, like, ridiculous. It's like, these people are, like, adults, too.
Like, adults, too. And I do apologize for my language in this, but I am sick of these games. I really think that in her head, she doesn't think she does anything wrong, but yet she can tell other people's stories. I'm not going to keep saying the same thing and my mouth's starting to hurt, but she can tell the same stories of people in the ER. She can tell this, that, or he's squinting. He wears glasses. You squint too, bub. So, knock it off. Treat others how you want to be treated, and maybe the static won't be so hard. And I'm not, and let me say this here, before you, yes, there are some people that are totally mean to her, and yes, there are some people that go overboard. I do understand that. I will say that. But I'm talking about those that just give advice, those that just genuinely are trying to help, or those that, say, I've been through this. That's the people I'm talking about that she throws tantrums with that don't deserve it.
Because although it's a mental health issue, it's not a social injustice. Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep throwing her money. Keep feeding her.
Lol cow culture. Yeah, that's another thing. That's disgusting. That's like, basically they make fun of people who are autistic or overweight or have mental issues, and they say they're lol cows. Like, you're making fun of somebody with a friggin' mental issue. Like, good for you. You're a winner.
You play the mental health crutch. We've said that. Amber does the same thing.
Hey girl.
Oh, Jesus. I will show you the legitimate paperwork. I did not diagnose myself. Anxiety, severe depression, PTSD. Do I say, guys, well, sorry, guys, I couldn't do this today, or I acted like a bitch yesterday because of my mental health? They play that mental health card shit. Tons of us in the community have mental health. We don't use it as an excuse to be an ass. Or to bully and harass people. We don't play that shit.
Hey.
Alright, guys, I think I'm out.
People having a bad attitude, but what kind of attitude do they have when they are bullying? Exactly. I wouldn't be having a bad attitude if it wasn't for them.
Your attitude sucks. You have been on one the last month, damn near every day. You don't know how to stop. You just said, Joe just said, this was a cooking live stream, not a drama, and you turned it into it. I sat here and watched. There was only one person ask what happened with the trolls. All right, guys, we're hitting the 40-minute mark. I love you guys. Make sure you shoot me a thumbs up. It helps our little channel. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment, even if it's emoji. I will see you guys tomorrow. Unless any other thing happens and my mouth feels better in a little bit. Got a lot to get through this weekend. Try-ons and stuff. I'm sure we're going to be in for one heck of a weekend the way that we're going. Look at these little wigglers. There's one wiggler. There's another wiggler. I just washed my sheets. And look, somebody's got slobber on them. All right, guys. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.